Alright, so I'm in university. I'm not feeling good whatsoever. I really hate class. A lot of people like to sort of demean you whenever you tell them about like a problem like this. And it really disgusts me how people try to one-up you in your suffering. And it's just malicious and it's pathetic. And they're like, oh, well, this isn't a big deal. Like, yeah, it is a big deal for me. I have really bad mental health because of this. And I suffer from issues other than that, and this exemplifies it. And like, I've been doing hard things since I was young. Like, I was a fighter. I've literally fought. I've walked into a ring and fought a man. You could die like that, and that's not as bad as this. It's just a message to any single person that watches this. Don't try be better than somebody else by bringing down their suffering. By bringing down their suffering and talking about how much you suffer. Like, it's pathetic. I cannot sit in the classroom. I get panic attacks. It's horrific. I get anxiety. I have ADHD. I can't pay attention. And that's my problem. And then one or two people say to me, oh, it's not that big of a deal. It's just class. Like, yeah, you have a different problem than me. Like, I'm not afraid of getting into a physical confrontation, but maybe you are. And I would never laugh at you for that. Like, oh, I'm fine in a physical confrontation and you're not. So, like, who cares? How pathetic do you have to be? But to my talk about school, so yes, I have ADHD. I have very bad ADHD, and I have high-performing ADHD. So it's not recognized because it seems that everything's going well, right? Like, I do good in school. I do fine everywhere else. I'm a high performer. I can perform well, and I get high results in nearly every single thing that I do. And people just see the results, and they think, oh yeah, he's doing fine because he's getting good grades. He's doing fine because he's succeeding in this sport, because he's achieving these goals. Like, no, nobody cares about goals. A single person who has set goals and achieved them will know exactly what I'm talking about. It's the gold medal depression. Like, you realize how meaningless it all was. And the school system in itself, it's just horrific. It's completely, it feels like it's designed against a person like me. Even though I'm a relatively smart kid, like, I get high grades in class, so I don't suffer from grades. I suffer from the system. And it's designed that way even from the start of childhood. Like, whenever you go as a child to school, the entire system, like, it traumatizes you. Small things, like you sit in a class surrounded by your peers and you're forced to not interact with them. That is completely unnatural. And you just are forced to sit there. For boys, you're forced to sit and listen to a teacher yap about things that they don't even know. Like, maybe when you're younger, you think a teacher is this intellectual, they're this genius who knows everything. And then you kind of realize, wait, they're not. They're just regular people, and they're not even qualified to teach. Like, they just have a degree from 3 years. And these are traumatized people who are pathetic. And then if you want to talk about severe trauma, like, you're forcing these kids to be with a person who can scream and shout at them. Like, who in their right mind thinks that screaming at a young child is okay? And that's not a rare occurrence. If you go to a primary school with like 5 to 12-year-olds, nearly every day you're going to find a teacher, and it's usually the same ones, screaming at children, traumatizing them permanently. And you teach kids to just sit there and take it. And then when they get into a real confrontation, say on the streets or in work or at home or with a bully, you teach them to take it. And then you're wondering, oh, why is all of these bad things happening to the kids that we're rearing? Like, you rear them more than their parents do, and you're causing these to happen. It's basic psychology. Like, you're repressing children. You're traumatizing them. You're not even teaching them. It's just daycare for parents. The system is designed to benefit adults. The system helps teachers. It helps parents. It does not help kids. Okay? And then, not to mention, when it comes to the interpersonal thing amongst peers, like, bullying in schools is so prevalent, and it's both with men and women, but I only know the male side of it, all right? Male bullying is more physical, and it's more like intimidation, more fear, more physical, more violence. And then female is a bit more pathological in terms of the psychology of it. They trash talk, they gossip, they lie, they say things behind each other's backs, they ruin reputations. But of course, I only understand the male side of it. So yeah, I was bullied. And I was bullied pretty badly. This is when I was like small and fat. And the system. Like, it just tells you, oh, don't fight. You never fight. Yeah, don't ever get into a physical confrontation, not even if someone's physical with you. You get physical and you're shit. You're in so much trouble. And the kid, for some reason, the bully, who the teachers don't have the fucking balls to stand up to, he doesn't get anything. Like, what am I meant to do? Are you serious? You're traumatizing children. And then those kids go to university. And then, like me, that's what happens. And then you go to class, you have panic attacks, you get anxiety, and you just can't deal with it. I hate this. I absolutely hate university. And I'm still a high performer. And it's just pathetic to me. I just hate this school system so much. To any child watching this, like anybody in school, my friend, please rebel against teachers. They don't know anything. Read some books, get into the gym, learn how to fight. And if anybody ever does anything to confront you or to intimidate you, you stand up. Whether it's a teacher. Whenever I was about 17 or 18, I learned how to fight, I lost weight, I got tall, and I read books. So I had the know-how to know how bullshit everything they said was, and I was strong enough to confront them. Not physically, but I had the confidence in myself to do that. And I didn't get bullied anymore. That's how it works. It's all power dynamics. If a teacher tells you something, give me your phone, you're like, no, fuck off. That's what you're meant to do. They can't tell you what to do. And then you sit there like a good boy, and that's like the perfect student. And this perfect student, his life is just, he makes maybe 70 or 80K a year. Maybe he gets 6 figures if he's lucky. He gets into a relationship with a wife who doesn't even love him. He has kids who don't respect him. He's not physically healthy. He's like this bent over posture, skinny neck guy with the back of his head wide open for attack. Like, he's not a warrior. Society benefits. You benefit from society whenever you're like this Greek warrior. When you can fight, when you're strong, when you confront people. Not when you're this good boy that sits and listens to teachers. Yet that's what they tell you to be like. They just expect you to sit and be a good boy, be submissive, let them dominate you. And they say that's what's going to benefit you. And then you see the people who did that, and it's women, and that's a different story. But to the men, the people in that system they excelled, they don't benefit in real life. They're not confrontational. They still get bullied. They're physically weak. It's pathetic. Like, I just can't stand it. That's my rant. I'm going into class now. I'm trying to figure out ways to improve my mental health, but I really can't. It's really difficult. And school is just so hard on my soul. It just hits me like a freight train. But hey, I'll get through the hour. I will go home. I'm gonna walk my dog, and then we'll see a rock climbing competition in 3, 2, 1.